The Cogitating Ceviché presents Charles Darwin, Evolutionary Insights in the Digital Age. Past Forward, Historical Icons in the Digital Frontier Number 8. By Conrad Hannon. Preface. As we unfold the pages to the 8th narrative in our explorative series, Past Forward, Historical Icons in the Digital Frontier, I am once again struck by the rich tapestry of history interwoven with the threads of today's technological advancements. Our journey has taken us through time, introducing the luminaries of the past to the wonders of the modern digital era. From the speculative dialogues of Benjamin Franklin on the intricacies of social media to the profound implications of Alan Turing's work on the fabric of computing, this series has been a testament to the timeless influence of historical figures on our contemporary digital landscape. In this edition, we turn our gaze to Charles Darwin, a titan of natural science whose theories of evolution and natural selection revolutionized our understanding of life on Earth. Darwin's meticulous observations and relentless curiosity laid the groundwork for evolutionary biology and continue to resonate within the spheres of genetic engineering, biodiversity conservation, and even the burgeoning fields of artificial life and computational algorithms. As Past Forward ventures into the realms of genetic manipulation and digital ecosystems, we explore how Darwin's insights into the natural world might intersect with today's efforts to decode the mysteries of DNA and preserve the planet's exquisite diversity through technology. We imagine Darwin's wonder and perhaps skepticism as he encounters the digital archives that strive to catalog life's genetic heritage and the artificial environments designed to simulate evolutionary processes. As we explore in this narrative, Darwin's legacy is not merely a historical relic, but a beacon guiding the ethical, scientific, and philosophical discussions that shape our approach to technological innovation. His work prompts us to consider the implications of intervening in natural selection, the responsibilities we bear in stewarding Earth's biodiversity, and the potential for technology to aid and challenge evolution. Join us as we embark on this latest chapter of Past Forward, Historical Icons in the Digital Frontier, where Charles Darwin's enduring legacy inspires us to reflect on the interconnectedness of all life and the role of technology in understanding and preserving that legacy. Together, we will delve into the past to find wisdom for the present and inspiration for the future, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is an ever-evolving journey that transcends the boundaries of time. Onward, as we continue to bridge the worlds of history and technology, exploring the vast potential and pondering the profound questions that arise when past and present collide in the pursuit of understanding the natural and digital frontiers. Conrad T. Hannon. Introduction: A Journey Through Time. Imagine the year is now, and Charles Darwin, the father of evolutionary theory, finds himself inexplicably transported from his 19th century voyage on the HMS Beagle to the heart of the 21st century. Darwin's initial bewilderment quickly turns to fascination as he steps into a world buzzing with digital screens and scientific advancements that would have seemed like witchcraft in his time. Here, genetic engineering shapes the building blocks of life with precision, while global efforts to conserve biodiversity are propelled by technologies he could never have dreamed of. Darwin's theories of natural selection and evolution, once contentious ideas debated in the dimly lit halls of the Royal Society, have now permeated every level of biological sciences and beyond. He observes with awe how his foundational work has evolved, underpinning modern genetic studies and conservation strategies that seek to preserve the very essence of life's diversity. As he navigates through this new world, Darwin encounters technologies that allow scientists to edit the genetic code of organisms, potentially steering evolution itself. He is introduced to vast digital archives that catalog the DNA of endangered species, a futuristic arc preserving the code of life for posterity. These revelations starkly contrast the tools of observation and deduction he once used to formulate his groundbreaking theories. This journey through time is not just a testament to Darwin's enduring legacy, but also a portal through which he views the culmination of his life's work, a world where the principles of evolution guide cutting-edge innovations and where the preservation of nature's tapestry is more critical than ever. At this moment, Darwin stands at the intersection of his past discoveries and the future they helped to shape, ready to explore the new dimensions of evolution in the digital age. Genetic engineering, natural selection's new frontier. In the laboratories of the modern world, where scientists wield the tools of CRISPR and gene editing with precision once unimaginable, Charles Darwin stands in quiet awe. The concept of directly manipulating the genetic code of organisms, altering the very essence of life, would have been a fantastical notion during his explorations aboard the HMS Beagle. Yet, here he finds a tangible extension of his theories of natural selection, with humanity now holding the reins of evolution's course. Darwin's fascination with these advancements is palpable. He marvels at the potential for CRISPR technology to drive evolutionary change, not through the slow, painstaking processes he once observed in finches and tortoises, but in the span of a few generations. This direct intervention in the genetic makeup of species represents a new frontier of natural selection, one where humans can address the flaws and fortify the strengths within the DNA of the natural world. However, with fascination comes a measure of concern. Darwin, ever the thoughtful observer, ponders the ethical implications of such power. He questions the long-term effects of altering species at a genetic level. Could these changes lead to unforeseen consequences in the delicate balance of ecosystems? He considers the moral responsibility that comes with such capability, particularly the potential to conserve endangered species by editing their genomes for resilience against changing environments or disease. Yet, it is not just the conservation of species that captures Darwin's interest, but also the prospect of combating human genetic diseases. The idea that the same principles underlying the diversity of life could be harnessed to eradicate inherited illnesses is both thrilling and daunting. Darwin reflects on the ethical considerations of such interventions. Where do we draw the line between healing and enhancement, between preserving life and altering it beyond recognition? As Darwin contemplates the new dynamics of natural selection introduced by genetic engineering, he recognizes the profound possibilities these technologies offer for understanding and directing evolutionary processes. Nonetheless, he remains acutely aware of the weight of ethical decisions in guiding this new era of evolution. He realizes the power to shape the planet's genetic future must be wielded with caution, wisdom, and a deep respect for the natural processes that have sustained life on Earth for billions of years. Biodiversity conservation, the digital arc. As Charles Darwin ventures further into the digital age, he encounters a world where the preservation of biodiversity has taken on a new form. He discovers vast digital repositories, akin to the modern Noah's Ark, where the genetic material of Earth's myriad species is stored in DNA databanks. These digital archives, meticulously cataloging the genetic blueprints of the planet's flora and fauna, represent a concerted effort to safeguard the diversity of life against the threats of extinction and habitat loss. Darwin is fascinated by the notion of virtual reality ecosystems, simulated environments that serve as educational tools in digital conservatories, capturing the intricate web of life in stunning detail. He wanders through these virtual landscapes, observing species he once documented in his journals, now rendered in lifelike simulations. To Darwin, these digital endeavors are more than mere archives or educational exhibits. They are critical lifelines for understanding and preserving the Earth's precious biodiversity. He perceives these modern conservation efforts as essential to the study of evolution. The DNA databanks, with their comprehensive genetic records, offer unprecedented insights into the relationships between species, genetic variation mechanisms, and natural selection processes. Darwin recognizes that these digital archives could serve as invaluable resources for future evolutionary studies, providing a baseline for tracking changes in species over time and understanding the impact of human activity on the natural world. Furthermore, Darwin considers the importance of maintaining the Earth's biological diversity, not just for scientific inquiry, but for the planet's health. He reflects on the interconnectedness of all living things, a concept underpinning his evolution theories. In his view, the digital preservation of biodiversity is a testament to humanity's growing recognition of its role in safeguarding the environment. It embodies a collective commitment to ensuring that future generations can study, appreciate, and benefit from the natural world's diversity. In these digital conservation efforts, Darwin sees a bridge between his work and the challenges of the present day. DNA databanks and virtual reality ecosystems are modern tools for the ongoing quest to understand life's complexity and adaptability. For Darwin, they underscore the critical need to preserve biodiversity, not just as a record of life's past, but as a key to unlocking the mysteries of evolution's future course. Climate change, a new variable in evolution. In the midst of his journey through the digital age, Charles Darwin encountered a global challenge that was unfathomable in his time: climate change. Darwin approaches the subject with a naturalist's curiosity tempered by a healthy dose of skepticism as he learns about the sweeping changes to the Earth's climate, rising temperatures, shifting weather patterns, and the consequent impact on natural habitats. For a man who dedicated his life to studying the gradual processes of evolution, the concept of such rapid environmental changes and their immediate effects on species presents a paradigm shift. Darwin, witnessing the accelerated pace of species adaptation or extinction driven by climate change, ponders how this modern phenomenon would fit into his natural selection and evolution theories. He acknowledges that while environmental pressures have always been a driving force behind evolutionary change, the unprecedented rate of these changes challenges the traditional understanding of gradual adaptation. Darwin speculates on the resilience and adaptability of species, questioning whether the natural world can keep pace with the climate shifts induced by human activity. Despite his initial skepticism, Darwin became increasingly interested in the collaborative global efforts to combat and adapt to climate change. He is introduced to technological innovations that allow scientists to monitor the impacts of climate change on biodiversity, from satellite imaging tracking deforestation to AI models predicting changes in species distributions. Darwin is both impressed and cautious about these efforts, recognizing the potential of technology to address some of the most pressing environmental challenges, while also wary of relying too heavily on human intervention without fully understanding the long-term consequences. Darwin's contemplation of climate change and its effects on evolutionary processes makes him appreciate the issue's complexity. He sees the value in a multidisciplinary approach that combines his evolutionary theories with contemporary scientific knowledge and technological capabilities. Yet, he remains concerned about the delicate balance of natural ecosystems and the unforeseen impacts of rapid environmental changes. Ultimately, Darwin's exploration of climate change as a new variable in evolution highlights the need for a nuanced understanding of how global warming influences the natural world. It underscores the importance of preserving biodiversity and fostering resilience in natural populations, reminding us that the principles of evolution that guided Darwin's work are more relevant than ever in informing our responses to environmental challenges. Darwin's legacy, in this context, serves as a call to action for thoughtful stewardship of the planet, advocating for solutions that are informed by the past, grounded in the present, and looking thoughtfully toward the future. Artificial life and evolutionary algorithms. In a modern laboratory brimming with computers and digital displays, Charles Darwin is introduced to a realm where the principles of evolution transcend the boundaries of the natural world. Here, he encounters artificial life forms and evolutionary algorithms, sophisticated computer simulations that mimic the process of natural selection to evolve solutions to complex problems. This intersection of technology and evolutionary theory is bewildering and utterly fascinating for Darwin, whose work was dedicated to unraveling the intricacies of natural evolution. Darwin is intrigued by the concept of artificial life, digital organisms that evolve within the confines of computer simulations. He watches, captivated, as these virtual entities adapt and change over generations, driven by the same fundamental forces of mutation, variation, and selection that he observed in the Galapagos. To Darwin, these digital ecosystems offer a profound insight into the mechanics of evolution, providing a controlled environment to study phenomena that would take centuries to unfold in nature. The application of evolutionary algorithms in computing particularly piques Darwin's interest. He learns how these algorithms, inspired by his theory of natural selection, are used to optimize solutions to problems ranging from logistics and engineering to drug discovery. Darwin marvels at the elegance of using evolutionary principles to navigate the vast search spaces of these problems, finding efficient solutions through a process akin to the survival of the fittest. Yet, for all his fascination, Darwin approaches these technological marvels with a critical eye. He questions the limitations of simulating evolution within the digital realm. Can the complexity of natural ecosystems, with their intricate interdependencies and the subtle influences of environmental pressures, truly be captured in code? Darwin ponders the extent to which these artificial life forms and algorithms can replicate the spontaneity and serendipity of natural evolution. Despite these reservations, Darwin recognizes the value of blending technology with evolutionary theory. He sees these digital experiments as a powerful tool for testing hypotheses about evolution, offering insights that complement the observational studies of the natural world. The use of evolutionary algorithms to solve human problems also resonates with Darwin's belief in the applicability of natural principles to benefit society. In exploring artificial life and evolutionary algorithms, Darwin finds a new dimension to understanding evolution's mechanisms, one that extends beyond the natural world into the digital realm. This confluence of his life's work with cutting-edge technology underscores the timeless relevance of evolutionary theory. It highlights how the fundamental principles he laid down can illuminate not just the past and present of the natural world, but also the future of human innovation. Conclusion: Darwin's legacy in a technological world. As Charles Darwin's journey through the digital age concludes, we are left to reflect on the enduring relevance of his work in shaping our understanding of the world. From the depths of genetic engineering labs to the virtual ecosystems of artificial life, Darwin's theories of evolution and natural selection provide a foundational framework that continues to influence scientific inquiry and technological innovation. His 19th-century expedition aboard the HMS Beagle, cataloging the diversity of life and pondering the forces that shape it, has evolved into a quest that now spans disciplines from biology and environmental science to computing and artificial intelligence. Darwin's insatiable curiosity about the natural world and the mechanisms of evolution serves as a beacon for today's innovators and explorers. In a world where technology often seems to propel us further from nature, Darwin's work reminds us of the intricate connections that bind us to the earth and one another. His observations about the adaptability of species and the dynamic processes of change are mirrored in the way technology evolves, adapts, and reshapes our society. Exploring genetic engineering and biodiversity conservation efforts underscores the importance of Darwin's insights in addressing contemporary challenges. His theories not only help us comprehend the biological impact of our actions, but also guide us in finding sustainable and ethical solutions. The advent of artificial life and evolutionary algorithms further exemplifies how Darwin's understanding of natural selection continues to inspire innovation, offering new ways to tackle complex problems by mimicking the evolutionary processes that have governed life for eons. As we stand at the intersection of technology and the natural world, it becomes increasingly important to view our advancements through the lens of evolutionary theory. Darwin's legacy teaches us that progress should not come at the expense of the natural processes that sustain life on our planet. Instead, we should strive to ensure that as society advances, it does so in harmony with the principles that have shaped the diversity and resilience of life through the ages. In honoring Charles Darwin's legacy, we are reminded of the power of observation, the value of questioning, and the importance of connecting with the world around us. His work encourages us to approach the future with a sense of wonder and responsibility, inspired by the past but looking forward to future possibilities. Though speculative, Darwin's journey through the digital age serves as a testament to the timeless relevance of his ideas, urging us to explore, innovate, and preserve the natural world with the same fervor that he brought to his study of evolution. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, stay gruntled.